How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to All Things Relevant. I'm here with my best buddy Salvador and our partner in crime, Mr. Alec from Produce. He has a camera on him now, so don't.
Yeah.
That's how he looks like. People don't be frightened by him. He's a good-looking cat. So
Can't be frightened. That man's handsome.
look at him.
Just wait till he
like to
grows
think
that
so.
hair back out and he looks like what's that guy? That one dude with the long hair. That
There's a lot of guys with long hair.
man is that one guy though. That they always portray as like the perfect man. He's all like muscular.
Fabio?
Is it Fabio? Yeah.
Mm,
Fabio.
we're gonna call him Alec the Fabio.
I like the Fabio.
How's it going, bud?
Frenchie. It's going all right, man. Got in a little late because I was trying to help this guy at a gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Just my luck. As soon as I'm like about to head into the studio, I was overhearing him. Kept trying to like turn the car on, and it just kept giving like a little clanky sound. I was like, it's probably battery. And I wanted to offer him help, but I was like, I don't have jumper cables. I don't even have like, my box that I have that gives jumpers, and then he just pulls out his jumper cables. He just connects to his car. He's like, hey, give me a jump. And it's like, bro, at this point, I can't be like, no, you've already connected your cables. You've already seen me here start my truck, right? So I'm like, all right, cool.
When he said, "Can you give me a jump?" You should have just started jumping his car. just punching and
Jump
kicking
around. Jump around.
it. No, not jumping around it. So you kicking and punching it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jump the car.
Like
Yeah.
literally jump the car.
Just psh, psh.
Jesus, your age is showing, Sal.
Yeah, white hairs and everything. So then he's got this it's like a patrol car.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the whole light set and everything just like a cop car, except he's just small. Like
So what is it like? Was he a security?
yeah, he's just like a security guy. And so then I'm like, yeah, dude, I noticed his battery. I'm like, and all his fixes, right? And I'm like, dude, this little battery for a 4-cylinder is not gonna cover this 6-cylinder car and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, hey, let me go around the corner. I live around the corner. Let me see if I'm gonna go get my box that's meant for starting up V8 engines. So I get over to the house, grab the box, drive back. Really quick trip. But then when I had gotten there, this old lady with like a huge vehicle, like a huge
Like an
SUV. Yeah, no, it's a SUV. That would have been even more gangster seeing this old lady come out of this freaking 18-wheeler.
If he would have hooked up to that, a car would have probably exploded from all the power.
Be like, is it powered up enough now?
You should be good for a while, buddy.
Exactly. But she apparently her vehicle had enough juice to get him cranked up and going. And I was like, hey, man, I'm glad somebody was able to help you.
And that's when you said, no, pop the hood. I'm going to
I
spend
was
all
like,
this
nah,
time
we
going
gonna
over
get it jumped again, bro. Turn it off right now.
Turn it off. We're going to jump it again. You made me go all the way back to my house. No. We're doing this
We're
right.
doing this shit, bro. And and then he was on his way and I was on my way. And in traffic, Houston is an interesting place to live in, without
Yes.
a doubt.
Traffic everywhere.
Especially now, I found out about all those bodies they've been finding in the bayou.
Oh, yeah. We got the Bayou serial killer. I don't know. That's what his name. I don't even know
We
if
got
it's a
the Bay
serial.
Harbor Butcher.
I guess so.
Do they have a name for like, or is there somebody, or what are the suspicions here with all these bodies that have been coming up in
think-
the bayou?
I don't know anything about it, but it just kind of, I've been watching Dexter lately, and obviously, like, I don't want there to be a serial killer, but it is like intriguing, to have a supervillain out there. You know what I mean? Kind of like
Maybe.
something that's like kind of fun to look at in a way.
Someone needs to step up and be Batman now.
Someone was like, you know what, Houston's been boring for a while.
Yeah.
Let's get it interesting. Let's
Let's
murder a
spice it
couple
up.
people.
Let's throw in some bodies in a bayou. Just feed some crocodiles.
Exactly. No, but I think that I want to say, if I remember correctly, the last kind of post or whatever type of news I seen on it was that within like, what is it? It's either the mid of the year till now. I think it is. I don't know if you can fact check that for us, please, Alec. But I want to say they found like 20 bodies
Yeah.
in the bayou.
My
Like,
theory
what?
is it's just old bodies coming up from people dumping, like, either like hits or something, just people killing people and just throwing them in there. Just old bodies resurfacing from over the
So
years.
24 bodies have been discovered lately.
And what time span?
Let's see. Numerous bodies have been rediscovered from Houston's by 24 so far in 2025. Significant increase from the previous years. So I'm guessing that means in the span of 2025. So since February.
Okay, and then the previous year they did find something, I guess, and now there's been an increase. Then I guess in what
Yeah,
they
yeah.
found.
Let me look up the let me look up the previous year real quick. Bodies in Houston 2024.
Well, remember how long ago? It was years back when there
20.
was 20 in 2024, and then
Yeah.
24 in 2025.
Yeah, so
as
of-
4
as
body
of
increase.
now.
Oh,
As
that's
of
a
now.
serial killer.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He's trying to beat his record.
20 bodies in 2024.
He already did beat his record.
And he beat his record. He did 4 more this year. The man said, "You're not pushing and grinding if you're not."
If you're not increasing.
You're not
He's
increasing.
locked
I
in.
respect the grind. Yeah, he's locked in.
Yeah, he's locked in, Bubba.
He's locked in, and Houston is cooked.
Dude.
As the young people
and that's
say.
or is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
He's cooking.
As the young people say, Houston is cooked
He's making human stew.
in the bayou for the crocodiles.
That's crazy. So
He said Houston's too crowded.
It's crazy that someone can get away with it. That's what I think is crazy.
could it be? Could it be that it's one person though?
I don't know. I honestly feel like it's like a
Because
like a
another
dump.
thing would be like, who are the bodies? Like, what are the bodies they're finding? Like, is it?
Yeah, you can tell if it's one person or not if there's like a common characteristic about the bodies. You know, like maybe if each body is a blonde woman, then it's probably one dude out
Yeah,
there,
out
you know, doing the killing. But if each body is like very like different, then it's probably different people. You know?
He's got a great taste if he's out there just killing blonde chicks.
He has a lot of mommy issues if that's the case.
Why?
That's usually how it starts. If
Yeah, the mom was blonde. And
that or the guy with like Ted Bundy hated his mom, I think, and
Oh, is that what it was with Ted?
So that he just started killing women because he hated his mom.
Damn, that's crazy to me.
Hmm
I need to watch that Aileen Wuornos documentary. I've been looking for a good documentary. I think I said that last time.
Who?
Aileen Wuornos, something.
what's that?
She's a female serial killer.
Oh, nice.
Believe it or not, they call her the queen of serial killers
Oh,
because there's like either no woman serial killers or she's like the only one or like the most famous one is her. I think she had a body count of like 20 something as well that she murdered or something like that.
She's probably the one in Houston.
I think she's dead
Oh, never mind.
if I'm not
Don't
mistaken.
fact check me, people. I don't know what's going on.
But Houston, there might be a serial killer. I don't know. Luce.
Yeah, who knows?
that brings a really interesting question.
Just don't go running by the bayou.
You know what I'm saying?
That brings a really interesting question then, because I have one for y'all.
Tell
You know,
me.
like I said,
Tell
like
us.
speaking of serial killers, you know,
I like cereal.
I've been watching Dexter. Yeah, I can tell you killed that cereal, huh?
That's true.
All things elephant. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my god!
Okay. Anyways, speaking of serial killers, so if there was a real serial killer out there that was only killing really bad people, like he was like scoping out pedos and you know just horrible people, like and you find out who he is, do you turn a blind eye or do you report to the authorities?
I give that man the key to the city.
I'm giving that man a notebook.
Because he's not killing.
At that point, he's like Yagami.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a double-edged sword to be serious about it. I mean, it's like this dude is killing people, but then again, he's killing horrible people. So he's doing what police won't do, which is just go and, take someone out. He's eliminating the middleman and just doing it himself,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, in a way, it's like you could say something to the authorities, but why? I mean, he's taking charge and he's killing all the pedophiles and murderers and stuff. You know, sometimes you need a monster to hunt other monsters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think, Sal?
So would you turn him in or not?
No.
Okay.
Should I just set that from the beginning?
Maybe because I was like, okay, I'm not sure I'm understanding. I understood what you were talking about for sure. But then I was like, so would you turn him in or not? Okay, so you wouldn't turn him in.
No.
So where do you think the line would draw for y'all? Like, if, like, obviously, like, if he's, like, killing, like, rapists and stuff, it's like, okay, I'll turn a blind eye. But where do you think it, like, the line draws between what a bad person is to the point where you would report them for killing those people, and where you wouldn't report them?
So let me answer the first question, right? Because for me, I definitely understand where Ruben's coming from, because I dislike humanity. Like, a lot of people misunderstand my kindness, my respectfulness with people as that I love and I love people, and I don't. I think we're the worst of the worst, if I'm being quite honest. I had this conversation with my friend not too long ago where I told her, I said, honestly, if God would have just created the planet and the animals, like, this place would be a paradise.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that we're in it that it's fucked up, right? And it's not necessarily, depending on your belief, right? Like, our fault, but we do contribute to it, right? However, as far as it goes with the question you asked, I don't believe, and that's where I have the problem too with the judicial system, right? Like, for example, putting a certain person that's been convicted of something to death.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't feel like it's our job as a
To
humankind to
decide someone's
decide
life.
somebody's life.
Yeah.
I think there's a higher being than us that gets to decide that. I don't think it's ours. So if I did see this person, like, I was like, oh shit, I found out who it is. Wow, man, that's a tough call, man. I'd want to say I would turn this person in because, like I said, I wouldn't want. I don't think that it's this person's job to decide who lives and who dies.
So you're just gonna let rapists and pedophiles rock around?
Well, they're already.
That's a bit of a harsh way of saying it.
Well, they already do. That's the truth and the
Yeah.
fact about it. And it's not like we say that so easily. Oh, we're gonna let rapists and pedophiles walk around, but let's put it this way. Let's turn it over. Are you killing rapists and pedophiles?
No.
Are you doing anything to contribute to help out while this person is?
Mm-hmm.
So would you go around killing rapists and pedophiles?
If I knew where they were, maybe.
Yeah.
Watch out for any rapists and pedophiles watching this podcast. Watch out for
Y'all aren't
Ruben.
safe.
Y'all are not safe here at All Things Relevant.
But what I'm getting to is, like I said, and then the problem, I guess my problem too is, like, I think that you should definitely suffer the consequences to your actions. But I definitely think people can, definitely change, even though you've already caused a lot of damage, unfortunately. But again, because I believe in a higher being, that's between you and him. That's not between you and me. You know what I mean? So it's a tough call, but I may not. I would definitely say I would be more turned the options right. I would be more inclined to turn this person in and say, hey, this guy's doing stuff. I mean, I get
Yeah.
it, but he's murdering essentially.
And there's consequences too, right?
Yeah.
Like in the show that I was referencing, like, he ends up having people that are innocent killed, not by him, but in the crossfire of his actions,
Mm-hmm.
So, like, just going out and doing it, without any law or rules or anything, just on your own can definitely lead to, like, a kind of, I'd say, like a trail of disaster. So there's also that.
Okay. Well, that was mine on the first one. So then you asked another question. What was
I
the
asked
other-
where would you draw the line if you were to. Well, I guess you would draw the line right at the kill. So the question really would be for Ruben, where would you draw the line? Because Ruben's more pro
murder.
Let him let him go. Because like your line is obviously drawn. Like, yeah, as soon as you find out, you're just gonna tell. But where does Ruben draw the line? Is what I'm curious.
Hot seat.
That's a good question. I don't know. Because Sal makes sense to where, why I guess why is he doing justice on his own? But you know, I guess I don't know. That's a hard question for me to answer.
Have to probably think about it a
Yeah.
little more into detail.
Yeah, because it's easy. It's easy to just say, "Oh, well, he killed someone innocent," but no. I guess for the fun of it, but he's killing rapists and pedophiles for fun anyway, in a sense. So I don't know how to really answer that question.
And you could also argue, like, just to play devil's advocate here,
Mhm.
you know, like, it's part of Mother Nature for there to be predators, and that guy taking out bad people is a predator. And even though we're like evolved as humans, you know, he is kind of started part of the big picture. If you're religious, you can claim that maybe, you know, he is a work of God, or you could claim if you're not religious that he's part of Mother Nature. But yeah, just to play devil's advocate, you could say, you know, like maybe this is just a part of everything, you know,
Or
Yeah.
devil's angel.
devil's angel. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but then again, to what you were saying again, like I see what you're saying, but then it still comes back to like where your like beliefs stand, right? Because if you do believe in that, in the higher being, you do believe in the first book in the good book, right? Then there would be no such thing as predators. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it takes that out of the equation for myself, right? So
Yeah, I'm not informed on that, so you'd have to tell me.
right. So basically, in the beginning, everything was good the way that God created it. So what you see now is like lions that
Lions?
like
Reuben the lion?
Reuben the lion.
Wow, this is all really making more sense. I think he's the Houston murderer.
Oh,
Whoa,
wait a minute. That's a large
whoa.
accusation right there,
Yeah.
bud.
Oh, let's not say that around here, guys.
We're about to get raided by the
That's-
FBI.
Exactly.
That is not true at all.
It's not true, people.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm just kidding. So the what you see now, the lion, how it hunts, how it feeds off of other animals, is not the lion you would have seen in paradise. You would have been seeing an animal that was very calm, very easy to be around, that ate vegetations.
I see. 8 vegetation.
Yeah, the greens, Bob. Sometimes he'd hit it for fun.
I don't think a lion would be eating greens with the teeth it has.
Well, tree barks. I don't know.
But I say, does that mean vegetarians and vegans are the most holy?
They want to think.
I guess.
I mean, I guess they're living the most like paradise is described in a way.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be eating meat either. We'd be eating fruits, vegetables.
I mean, that is also true.
You know, I always hated vegetables, but recently, it's a very crazy topic change, but recently I've been learning to cook more and cook broccoli and stuff. And once you learn how to cook, like, shit kind of slaps. You know, like I'm just saying, like,
Shit,
Yeah,
man.
eating home cooked meal is definitely it's definitely different.
Hell,
It's healthier for you
Once
too.
you figure the
sure.
cooking out, man, cooking's actually slapping, man. It's pretty good.
all those foods you didn't like before, you realize you can make them the way you want to make them.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. But no, yeah, to the point of what we were talking about with the whole like murdering. I mean, that's just yeah, it's a tough call. Like I said, I know that the higher being really loves us, but I don't love us.
Yep.
That makes any sense. It's terrible. I got to change it up a bit. I know. It's like, hey, Sal, come on, buddy.
Well, speaking of changing it up, what if it's someone you know?
What if it's somebody that I know that was
Like in
committing
your-
the
or in your
murders?
family, yeah, but they're only killing bad people.
It's the same.
You still report them?
Yeah, it's the same. I
Don't
know
tell
it's-
them, Ruben.
I know it sounds crazy, right?
that's
Like people are like,
crazy.
damn, that's your family. But it's like, yeah, but all the same, if you found out, for example, flip the coin, right? Like what Ruben was talking about. What if you found out you had a relative you were really close to and everything, and they were raping and they were pedos.
Oh well, they
Oh,
wouldn't be my
well,
relative anymore.
You see what
That's
I'm
that-
saying?
yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
Yeah,
where
that's-
is that line?
Yeah, now,
Where is
yeah,
that line?
now's the line. Yeah,
Look at Sal flipping all the scenarios around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
we got the
He makes-
flipper.
He makes you so confident, and was you seen it one way, then he flips it on you, and then you're like, oh damn, well maybe I was wrong.
No, I think it's just we.
There's in reality there is no right answer to those questions though, if you think about it.
You think so?
Hmm.
You think it's all like subjective? Like,
Everything's an opinion at the end of the day.
think so?
Hmm.
Nothing's fact for sure. I mean, like you could say like maybe gravity is a fact in our eyes, right? Because
Who created gravity?
I don't know.
The good Lord.
I saw this video. This chick, she was on a podcast and they were talking about gravity, and she's like, "Well, who created gravity?" And the dude's like, "Who created gravity? What are you talking about? Yeah, like who wasn't?" She goes, "Like
It's
wasn't it
Thomas
like?"
Edison.
And she goes, "Wasn't it like Isaac Newton or something?" Yes, Isaac Newton created gravity.
That's awesome.
Wow, I'm like, where have you been?
That's the education system right there.
Y'all gotta have like a
Oh.
dumbass on this podcast one day.
They wouldn't know it until it gets posted, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's titled "Dumbass." We're just kidding, guys. We're just
Are we?
kidding.
Maybe.
We are. I feel I definitely. I mean, it goes without saying. All our guests that we've had on here are definitely valued, appreciated. We've had some very, very interesting guests that we really appreciate. We value.
I have a really interesting one y'all would like.
What?
Yeah. He's actually one of my clients. I had him in a recording session.
Every time we ask you for someone, you always say, I don't know any of my clients would be good enough for y'all because y'all are a bit crazy and everyone else is.
Nah, this guy's worse.
Bring him on.
Yeah, no. Basically, he made a audiobook called Demetrius, the Asshole's Guide to Being a Good Person. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Oh,
But-
he's got to be on here.
Yeah, he made an audiobook. It's only like 2 hours, 3 hours, so y'all could listen to it before he comes on if y'all'd like.
For sure.
Yeah, and basically, like, he's a really cool guy. He actually thinks a lot like y'all do, and he's really funny, really laid back. And I'm just saying, it would be a banging episode. It would definitely be a
Let's-
banging
Well,
episode.
ask him.
Yeah.
And he said he'd be interested. He would like to. So
Has he seen our stuff?
no, but I told him
Oh.
about you. I mean, I guess I haven't sent him y'all stuff, so I can.
yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, I'll send him y'all stuff, and he said that he would like to be on it, so he would promote the episode, and because it would also be promoting his book. It's kind of like a win-win for everyone.
Let's do it.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let
Set
him know.
it up.
Set the date.
So
Bring him in right now.
we'll add him on to the lineup of
Is he
great
outside
guests.
the door?
Yeah, he's
Bring him in.
inside the door.
Outside the door.
That sounded like a freaking one of those Jerry Springer type episodes. And actually, he's here. Come on out.
Yeah.
Bring him out here.
Just without y'all's permission, I brought a guest for all things relevant. He just comes stampling out.
That wouldn't be cool. I wouldn't mind that. Like, damn, a special visitor. Just
Ah,
kinda
well,
nice.
all right.
Just-
I mean, you said you wouldn't mind it. Now it's.
I wouldn't.
now
I
it's-
wouldn't.
Y'all are gonna get a surprise.
I wouldn't. I don't know about Ruben.
Yeah, I don't mind. Get a walk in like that makes for a good episode.
But yeah, guys, we're just
He's on a cruise right now, though.
Oh,
a lot of joking around here. Our guests that are on here are definitely appreciated, valued. I know that I say I don't like people, but
mean-
there's few that I
he's not entirely wrong though.
yeah. There's a few that
I disagree, man. I feel like you like people.
See, that's
Every time I talk to you, you're always lit up. Every time you meet someone, you're nice to them. You're lit up. I mean, you helped someone today. You were a little bit late because you helped someone. I don't know why. I can't.
Maybe you keep saying you don't like people to tell yourself to make yourself believe you don't like people.
Well,
Subconsciously,
everyone's
maybe.
always Well, the hardest critics are the best at what they're critical about, right? Like you'll see dudes that I got my best friend. He says that he sees himself in the mirror and he feels skinny and he's my most jacked friend. Like this dude goes to the gym every day, drinks bottles of creatine, and this dude is jacked. And he's like, dude, I hate how I look sometimes. So, but and like I said, to me, you're the biggest extrovert. You're a really nice person. You love people, but you're like, man, I hate people.
I
It's
think you're
like-
trying to trick yourself into thinking, make yourself believe you don't like people.
Could be.
Because if you truly didn't like people, you wouldn't have tried to help that guy at the gas station.
This is like a session for me, like a
Yeah, no, we're
like
having a therapy, session.
session.
Mm-hmm.
I love that too because I had this conversation as well with a friend. We were talking about like therapy, and I'm like, I don't think therapy is just going to somebody's office or what have you, sitting down and talking to this person about whatever you want to talk to them about, whether it be issues or whatever happens, right? I think therapy can be multiple things. For example, being at the beach, surrounding yourself with God's creations. That could be a form of therapy. Reading a book, right? Reading a book can be a form of therapy. Sitting down with loved ones, friends, close ones, and kind of just sharing experiences or how you feel and think about things. I think that's also a form of therapy.
Yeah, there's many forms of therapy. Just depends on how. I mean, going to a store and just walking around looking at stuff, it could be a form of therapy. Just walking around and just seeing what's going on, or going fishing by yourself or with someone, a friend or somebody, and enjoying the water. There's all types of form of therapy that you can do.
Yeah,
you don't have to book a $300 hour session to talk to somebody.
And for those of you that do want to do that, if you feel like that's going to help you, please do that.
Mm-hmm. We're not saying don't do it.
Yeah,
but
everybody deals differently with certain things. Different forms of therapy work for people, but definitely do that because, man, really sad story. I joked about it probably a little bit too soon.
This is why you don't joke, Sal.
I didn't joke about a person taking it. It was after the fact, but in all honesty, a really sad situation that happened with that Dallas Cowboy player.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I mean, I got a Dallas shirt on right now. Let me put it on the camera.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I heard about that. He scored his first touchdown.
Correct. I was watching that game.
Right before he killed himself, yeah.
I was watching that game with my cousin, and we thought it was the craziest thing. And then to see afterwards that he had taken his life away, it made a joke like really fresh off, and I was like, is that too soon? I was like, he was just tired of being a Dallas Cowboy.
Only you.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm a sick fuck. So me personally, I don't mind jokes, even if it's about people I care about. I mean, like my brother passed, and I sometimes randomly make jokes about him. My dad will be like, "Alec."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but deep down inside, I mean, there's a care, right? So for me, even though just as a joke, like about that, but in all seriousness. Really sad situation. I think my cousin mentioned to me like he had lost his mom like the year before. So I think like before he joined, like think about accomplishing this big dream he had to be in the NFL or whatever team it may have been, and maybe he did want to be with the Dallas Cowboys.
His mom didn't get to see it,
and his mom didn't get to see that, right?
That's heartbreaking for you, buddy.
And only and that's the thing with these type of situations, because there are people who will argue and say, oh, well, that's never the way out, and I mean, I would agree. I don't think that's ever the solution. However, only you yourself know what you're going through. Only you know your feelings, your emotions. And then that's why the therapy is important in whichever way you can get it to kind of better your mental state, because it all starts here.
Oh, yeah.
It all starts here. So really sad, man. Really sad thing that this gentleman went through that and all that. But just as kind of like a form of kind of getting it out there a little bit more for men, because as men we tend to do that. We tend to be like, no, push that shit in.
Especially if you're like a big, strong athlete.
Oh yeah,
and you got cameras on you. You want to look tough. You want to look good for your team. So
yeah, but it's not a weakness. It's not a weakness to shed some tears. And I think we've kind of been stuck with that for generations, where we're told, oh, if you're a man, you don't cry. Like, it's very wrong. You need to shed the tears because that's what you feel. Mm-hmm. It's not to say be a crybaby. It's not what we're saying. But when you're feeling something intense, you're feeling vulnerable, like, let that shit out. Whether it's on your own, whether it's with, if you have a spouse, that's a major part in a relationship, by the way. If you're a husband, let your woman know you have feelings, you have emotions. And for you women, let your man know that you value that it's okay for him to do that with you. Because if you make him feel like, oh, what's wrong with you? Why are you behaving?
Oh,
You know what?
So look at, if you're talking to the audience, look at that camera right there.
Oh, there you go, Sal.
You people. So let him know that you value that he expresses himself like that with you. Because believe me, it's not a good thing. But if you don't value that, somebody else will value that. And then that's where kind of things go astray. So women, if your man shows feelings, emotions, also don't put it aside and be like, oh, this guy's crazy. What is he talking about? Listen to your dude. That's why your man is with you, because he feels he can trust in you, because he knows that you're his wife, you're his friend, and you want him to keep feeling that way. And you do that by showing that you care and you listen, not by being like, you're crazy, I don't know what you're talking about. Dismissive, don't be dismissive. And the same thing for guys. Don't be dismissive with your women either. Listen to them, talk things out. But basically, that's what I'm saying. Help each other out. Therapy is important in any form of way you decide that you want to do it. That's not murdering people.
Well, you were doing so good up until that last part. And you, of course, in typical you fashion, you just had to say something. But I couldn't have said it better myself, Sal. I mean, that was great. That was a great thing to say, and so everyone could hear. Minus the last part, but
It wouldn't be all things relevant without the last part.
Yeah.
So I was just changing out my camera battery. This one I don't have. This is my personal camera right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have one of those like wall chargers we have on all the other ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I just flipped out the battery real quick.
Damn.
Gotcha.
So there's gonna be like 10 minutes of them not seeing you.
No. It just ran out and
Okay.
I put it back in.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Put it back.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, there's
All things elephant,
There's a why you keep saying elephant, dude?
because it's funny.
Oh, okay. Well, so what you said made a lot of sense, and it really does. I hope it does help somebody. Yeah, I mean, therapy. I agree with it. I know Sal early on has said that he wasn't really for it, but I mean, now I think he sees it a different way, which is good, which is why he said what he said, and it helps. Like we're saying, there's many forms of it. Only you know how you can get the best help for yourself. Whether if it's taking medication, don't stop taking it if it helps you. Don't think, well, I don't need it no more, because you may still need it. And, partners help, whether if you're a woman going through it, you need a husband to help you. I mean, they should help you. And the same thing with men and needing, their wives to help you, just like what Sal was saying. I mean, it's a big thing, man. You'd be amazed by how much you can get through life if you have a great partner with you.
Oh, yeah.
You will be amazed. Everyone needs a partner that's going to help them grow and help them get stronger, so.
Well said.
Yeah, definitely. But there it is, Bubba. Because we want to talk about that one.
Yeah.
That Bubba.
Oh man, yeah. I'm used to you saying bub, so I forgot. Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I'm the one that's a little bit more informed on this, so I'll go ahead and kick it off for y'all.
The only thing I know about is the files were released, but I didn't know anything what was on those files.
Yeah,
so
there was a new file released where Epstein was asking Vladimir Putin if he has the video of Donald blowing Bubba. And I'll go ahead and let y'all dissect that for a second, because we know who Bubba is, right? Like yeah. So let's and he was one of the people that I mean, Donald and Bubba, Bill Clinton, are both people that have always been like close with Epstein. Like everyone's like, oh, those two, So it makes sense, seeing those two names there. So yeah, let's get into that, because that's very interesting.
Have sexual relations with that woman.
With that man.
With that man.
With Donald.
And he's like, it was with that man. Man, the crazy stuff that happens in entertainment and in politics is just astounding.
Yep. It's just so ridiculous. For what?
And it's the craziest stuff too. You're like, what the fuck, bro? Like here are these two dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That have money, that have power. They could probably with that, actually, not even probably, with that, they could probably get any kind of chick that they wanted. But they're out here blowing each other.
Yeah, man.
Well, Donald Trump did pass the big beautiful bill.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I think the best part is going back on all the Trump tweets and stuff like that, because there was that one tweet where he said that he was making fun of Hillary Clinton in the election where he was running against her, and he said that like Bill cheats because because Hillary can't satisfy him.
Oh,
now everyone's like, wait a second, does he know from firsthand experience?
Exactly. Oh man, there's things that don't age well, right?
No, that one does not age well at all, and it's
I wonder how
funny.
true that is, though.
The like if you blew him or not.
Yeah, who Bubba is, right? I mean, I think there's that.
Well, considering he was there a lot, and Bubba's always been part of the files a lot. I'd say that it's pretty. Yeah, we can imagine who it is, especially if it's like communicating to Putin, right? And and like who would know who would Putin and Epstein and Trump call Bubba?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
very true. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder what other things came out in like new files and stuff.
I can't wait. I can't.
So are they still piecing things out? Like are they still collecting data on that whole Epstein thing?
Yeah, I guess like more like emails are being released. I mean, I don't know exactly how it goes. I'm sure that it's very, very like, because it's a very big deal and it's the government doing it, so it's probably being done like extremely carefully and professionally. Like they're like releasing stuff, verifying it, blah 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 blah. Like it's not just something that they could just pull out and be like, all right, shit it out all out. Yeah, shit it all out at once. They probably are. It's probably a process.
Like dissecting it and making sure things checks out right.
Yeah, and I have trouble believing that this could ever be a hoax because, like, it's throwing one of the biggest Democrat presidents and one of the biggest Republican presidents under the bus. Like everyone's getting thrown in under the bus with this email leak. Really, really hard. So I mean, Putin's getting thrown under, Bill Clinton's getting thrown under, and Donald's getting thrown under, and obviously Epstein is already thrown under. But
yeah, he's definitely thrown under.
Yeah,
but you have to wonder how much of it that they're pulling out as far as files and data, like how much of it, they're going to allow to kind of put out there because it is a government. You're saying it's being, investigated by the government, but, couldn't there be strings that could get pulled to say, hey, no, not this?
I would think so. But right now, Republicans are in control of most of the houses. So, like this was released by mostly Republicans. So, and even if it was released by Democrats, it's Bill Clinton is on there as well. So
yeah,
I mean, like I said, like everyone's kind of getting thrown under. It feels a little bit. It's scary because the email feels unbiased, and I mean, I wouldn't say it's scary. I actually love it. I think it's very funny, but but yeah, no, I sound like a sick fuck for saying this, but I hope it's true because that will be one of the funniest things in American history. If it is.
If it is.
Yeah.
Like, did you know presidents were blowing each other?
Of complete opposite party. People that you'd think would hate each other.
Yeah.
It's all an act. It's all an act. They're all in cahoots.
Yeah, everything in government, they're all in on it together some sort of way.
Yeah, because it's all about power and money.
I can't wait for the next South Park episode.
Oh, I'm sure they already made it. Only takes them a few days just to make an episode.
Yeah.
I've only seen a couple of like South Park stuff, but they're always like with some really crazy stuff. I'm like, holy shit.
On each episode they have to send before they put it to Comedy Central, they got to send it to their lawyer to make sure that they could release it.
Oh my god.
That's how crazy.
That's how much they don't care about what they're putting out there. Wow.
Yeah, I seen there was like a mini South Park documentary on YouTube or something like that where they showed how they make an episode,
Mm-hmm.
and it literally takes them a week. That's all it takes them a week
For an episode.
because they use so little animation and
Right.
and the two guys voice every character on there pretty much.
Wow.
And and whenever they after the end of the week they have to give the episode to the lawyer so the lawyer can watch it and make sure like, okay, no, you
Right.
can't do this, you got to take this out, you got to, you can't do it like this. So for once, so they don't get sued and they don't lose their contract with Comedy Central.
Imagine being the lawyer. Like, imagine like your job is to verify South Park episodes to make sure they're not too fucked up.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be funny.
So
Wow.
What
Well, imagine like that's pretty cool though. If you think about how it is that there's little, I guess you could say in a way, right? Little work to it in a sense, right? Because they can make an episode in a week, but how big that show is.
oh yeah, it's been on since
Yeah.
the late 90s.
That show's big, man, and to know that, wow, all they do is that little animation and then they're voicing.
Well,
like, it's crazy.
because they keep up with current events. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's why it takes so that's how they stay so popular. Because when COVID happened, they were on it immediately.
Well, that was a funny one.
yeah, when with the face mask thing, like we had to wear face masks, they were on it
The
immediately.
chin
Yeah,
diapers,
the chin
yeah.
diapers and all that. So, they stay on top of current events and they they shoot out an episode in 3 days, and the lawyer reads it on the 4th day, and the 5th day they send it to Comedy Central, and then boom.
I remember
time.
everyone was terrified whenever Charlie Kirk got shot because they were like, "Oh no, there's a South Park episode next week.
Well, they
What's gonna?"
well when they Comedy Central made them remove the
The previous
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk episode before he got
one
shot.
when they were making fun of him. They made them remove that episode completely out from you can't watch it anywhere
Oh wow.
because the week later is when he got killed. So it was
Wait, did he get killed in the episode?
No,
no, but they were making fun of him for how he does his debates and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they took that one out completely.
Oh, well, that sucks.
So
I guess. Have y'all seen that that YouTube video? I saw it on YouTube. I don't know where it came from,
mhm.
but it's it's animation as well of Charlie Kirk, and may he rest in peace. By the way,
Oh man, he's not resting in peace. All these memes.
may he rest in peace. The poor soul, man. But it was basically he was in heaven and he's debating God. Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
that dude was a great debator, man.
He was winning too, I want to say.
he was one of the best debaters there was. The thing was he had a lot of facts that were true, and that's what pissed people off.
Yeah, but isn't that the truth about things? Like that is what pisses people off.
Yeah,
People don't want to hear
the
truth.
The
Facts.
truth upsets everybody.
It's angering. It's angering to people. I mean, that was, the truth with the Messiah as well. There were a lot of people that disliked him, not because he claimed what he claimed. It was because he spoke a lot of truths and facts that people didn't want to hear because it convicts you.
mm-hmm.
It makes you look into yourself and say, oh shit, yes. And you don't want that. It's kind of like women.
Like what?
They say be honest.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you're honest, they're like, no. Don't do that.
How dare you?
You got to know what kind of honest to throw back.
No, but it's at that point just you be honest with me and tell me, I want you to tell me what I want to hear.
Mhm.
I can work with that. At least now I know what you mean by honest.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it,
But at least he told me.
but at least you warned me.
What are we looking like on time?
We
Mr.
are 44 minutes in.
Oh,
Wow.
Just like that.
And I was just thinking about it too. I was just about to tell y'all. You caught me.
So, for everyone, we need to start announcing this stuff in the beginning of the show. But so yeah, no, we're gonna go a different way. We're gonna cut it back to 45 minutes, and hopefully, you guys can enjoy it a little bit more. And You guys are not suffering for 2 hours.
Correct. Yeah, it's something
And,
that we. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, but I'm sorry about that.
No, go ahead.
It's just something we've been talking about with
Attention spans.
Ruben, and then we've been getting insight from the great Alec, being that he knows
Our greatest producer ever.
greatest producer.
Yeah, better than Gons.
Oh, no,
I'm joking.
Gons, we love you, buddy.
I don't think he watches us anymore, though.
It's his choice. But all the same, wishing that Gons
We're getting off topic.
Guns is doing the best. But anywho, we've just we discussed it as a team here, and all things relevant got together, and we're thinking, hey, let's cut back a bit, and that way you guys can. We hope that you guys can enjoy it better, and you aren't, like as Ruben said, quote unquote, suffering through 2 hours of nonsense from us.
Yep.
More me.
More him. Yeah. I got my zingers in every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those hit sometimes. When you get those in, I'm like, holy shit.
There you go.
Yeah. He'll be silent, and then out of nowhere, he'll just come in with something crazy.
Yeah, and then you're looking around, you're like, holy fuck, who was that?
Yeah.
So
It was DeLion.
It's dying.
So that's where we're going with it, and we hope to be more. This idea comes from trying to be more consistent to us in posting. Hopefully, we get more viewers and subscribers this way. So we're trying a new formula to see if it works, and we're gonna keep doing us, keep doing what we're doing, put out some good stuff for y'all. So
And we're letting you know because we're not like the government that's hiding shit from you.
yeah, we're not gonna release. We don't have any files to release anyway. So
If Ruben ever blows Sal, you'll know.
oh no, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Yeah, he does say bub a lot.
No,
Oh man,
that's not cool, man.
I think that's gonna wrap it up for us.
Wrap us up.
Yeah.
Whoa,
All right.
that's enough, Sal. We're getting out of here with that.
What a wonderful note to end it on, honestly.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully, I enjoyed this random episode of random facts stuff, and see you on the next one.
For sure.